catching up with GaryAWales all about his not only acting but also clothing line too. That's coming up on this week's show. Actor GaryAWales has had some time on his hands, mostly due to the COVID-19 crisis. Normally he's busy with work. He joins me now for a bit of a chat. Hello, sir.
Hello, how's it going?
Oh, good with me. How are you keeping?
I'm doing well, I'm coping. I'm trying to get through this like everybody else.
Absolutely. It's obviously a bit of a strange time at the moment. But what projects had you been working on in the run-up to lockdown?
Last year, I was in Oklahoma and I shot a movie called The Deal. That will be coming out very soon, so I'm looking forward to that. The teaser trailer just got pitched to us, so it looks fantastic. Like, it looks so good.
It's good to see these things coming along, but the whole situation slowed everything down because without cinemas open, there have been no releases. There's been relatively little unexpected stuff on the likes of TV and Netflix, etc. It's all things that have been planned for a while, and I think they're very much holding a lot of things back. So we're going to get hit with some good stuff during the latter part of the summer into the autumn.
Everything is on pause right now. We are obviously trying to find our ways and means of how to, like, obviously fit the government guidelines and stuff to obviously be on set and be able to do what we need to do on film sets. But as of right now, everything is on pause. Things are starting to like slowly creep up, which is good. But I'd say probably around September time we should be back on set and ready to go again.
Yeah, that'd be good to actually get back in action. And what things have you got planned at the moment?
At the moment, I'm due to go back to Oklahoma next year to shoot another feature movie, and I have a 4-year production sequel of a boxing movie that I'm about to work on as well called Stan. It's about a Scottish boxer that takes on the heavyweight championship, and there's going to be about 4 movies of that, so whether it fails or anything like that, it doesn't matter. We're still going to make those 4 movies.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of uncertainty around, but where you've got good projects, they will go ahead in some way or form. And this has given you a chance to also work on a clothing line as well. And I hadn't expected that.
Yeah, so the clothing brand, I started off with obviously my own merchandise and stuff that was like kind of like just brandy towards me, but then I kind of looked a bit in depth of it, and I came out with Gaw Clothing, which is a limited company. This is one of the shirts here that I'm actually wearing. So it's the shield, the swords, and the crown that obviously represents me, being Scottish and obviously being part of the UK and stuff like that, having the royal field and stuff. That kind of brand like kind of pushed out for me, and obviously having that logo is going to be it's like a trademark kind of thing. I want it to be known worldwide. I want people to look at it and say, oh, that looks like something from like that kind of era. Whereabouts in the world is that? Obviously Scotland, the UK, kind of like Britain kind of thing. So that's what I'm kind of pushing towards. But yeah, so far it's doing really well. That started back in 2017, but I started to really look into it around the 2019 mark, and it's starting to boost up. Like, there's people in America wearing my merchandise and stuff like that. So it's getting there. It's getting pretty popular.
So it's very much a tie-in with the fact that you with your name being out there as well. When you're involved in projects, it's always worth having something to sell on top. And in particular, say with the push that's been going on over the last few weeks and months, I mean that's another great way of having the opportunity to do the promotion. And I know the team you're working with are doing everything they can to keep up with the orders.
Exactly. I mean, my team are working extremely hard to obviously keep people intrigued and interacted with me, but it is very hard, especially when I have no content to release. But we'll get there.
But are you writing on your own as well as the fact that you'll be appearing in other people's films and projects?
Yeah, I mean, at the moment, I'm the executive producer of Stan, the boxing movie, so we are obviously trying to work on trying to get that story, like, concept together to be able to produce those 4 movies for the near future. At the moment, we're looking at about 2023 to start production on that, but I'm trying to keep to the smaller projects at the moment to try and keep myself sidetracked a little bit.
You've got to allow yourself the time to do the work that you need to on the other things, but equally, I know that you will want to keep working in front of the camera, as that is something that you enjoy and excel at.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like, being in front of the camera is like probably my huge like go-to right now. So I want to really focus on staying in front of the camera.
So how do people find you, and how do they get hold of the clothing range?
Okay, so you can follow me on social media, GaryAWales. I've managed to I've managed to make sure that all my social media is GaryAWales now. I know a few years ago I did have a few difficulties with trying to obviously get that name on every social media, but now that my name is completely copyrighted, I managed to slide in and
Brilliant.
get my name the correct way. So all my social media is GaryAWales. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, the whole lot. And also GaryAWales.com is my website where you can then find golf clothing merchandise on there also.
Well, Gary, good to catch up with you. Looking forward to more on the movie front. Keep us posted, and we'll have a bit of a chat as soon as you've got something which is able to make itself available to the general public.
Sounds good. I appreciate it.